Well, Stanbic Bank has partnered with Renco Leasing and Cool for School to launch a leasing scheme that will accelerate learning through delivery of affordable, high-quality laptops to students in tertiary learning institutions in Kenya. Under the scheme, students in universities and colleges in Kenya will get offers for laptops from global manufacturers Microsoft, Dell and Lenovo as they prepare them for the job market or to run their businesses. They can then pay for the gadgets in installments under a flexible lease to learn solutions provided by Renco in partnership with Stanbic Bank. Statistics show that 95% of university students have no personal laptops and 70% lack PC access at home. Most of these students cannot afford to purchase a laptop up front due to low income, cost of studies or available liquidity, a problem that is set to be solved through the partnership.
Focusing on the growth of the youth and making sure they accelerate their learning and making sure that they accelerate to the information that they need for their studies, and equally making a difference in the way they do things in their universities. And when this opportunity came up to partner with Cool for School and Renco, we jumped in immediately, and we know for sure we are going to make a difference in the lives of the students.
We want as many students in the country to have access to technology. 95% of Kenyan students, university students, don't have access to laptops, and we want to change that. So I hope in the next 3 or 4 years that statistics can come down.
Cool for School is a digital access program that targets university students. Essentially, what we came to realize is most of the students who join universities can't get access to these basic tools. And what you find very quickly is that it is almost impossible for you to survive in a digital-driven economy if you don't have access to a laptop as a student. So you can imagine the lack these students have when you join university. Then you have to figure out how to do your term papers, how to do your research, etc. So as a student, when you join the university, you're able to get access to a laptop. Then you pay for it as part of your school fees, which lessens the burden for a lot of parents. Otherwise, it would be very difficult for them to put funds together to finance a laptop for a student. You obviously knowing that there are other costs like tuition fee, cost of accommodation, and all that. So we're trying to lessen that burden, but making sure the students have a good experience.
80% of employment is created by Kenyans from the micro and small enterprises. The industrial sector has now set their eyes on the informal sector. The National Industrialization Training Authority is set on training and polishing the skills by providing more knowledge to empower the industry more. In a bid to expand the market, they are looking into sharpening the skills and training entrepreneurs like in the Juakali industry.
We are an authority. An authority is supposed to regulate what happens in terms of the training, the quality, make sure the quality of training is there, the relevance of the training to the economy, the certification of trainees, including even Juakali. If you realize that 85% of our workforce in this country is in Juakali, that construction is done by Juakali. Because what normally happens when you invite a company from outside, they come with very modern methods and everything comes from outside and then they go. And we don't really get the benefit. But now the Juakali are going to be involved. And so we as NITA have a very important role, because you can't just say give it to Juakali if you don't train them and if you don't give them the standards so that the training so that they can meet the standards, so that whatever it is going into a building will not come to cause a collapse or some kind of a...
Saying Juakali and NITA will partner to help the economy by making sure that the skills that are available in the country are professionally engaging, so that the best practice is being addressed.
500,000 units are built, and we're talking about very large, high-rise kinds of buildings, with each building having thousands of apartments. And this is being done through investment from outside. And the government is now making sure that some of that construction is involved. And so we as NITA have a very important role, because you can't just say give it to Juakali if you don't train them and if you don't give them the standards so that the training so that they can meet the standards, so that whatever it is going into a building will not come to cause a collapse.